How you doing, homie?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you today?
Monday, man.
Yes.
It's been a Monday of Mondays.
Oh, yeah? All right.
Bro, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Get your boy Ezra Miller, man. Get your boy Ezra Miller.
Oh, he's just having time of his life right now.
He is living his best life right now.
He's just getting it done. Whatever he wants to do, he's doing it. Slapping people, robbing people, whatever.
Tickles his fancy, bro. I was in Hawaii for the last few months just throwing elbows.
Yeah.
Like just whipping everybody's ass. Trying to. He's not a big guy.
I don't know what to say. I mean, like I said, he's just living his life, just having a good time.
Yo, and then he was found in Vermont.
What was he doing?
Trying to rob some? Trying to rob Bernie Sanders? What are you doing, man?
Hawaii to Vermont.
That's the great journey right there,
Yeah.
bro. That is the great journey, man. I know, like he left Hawaii. Well, he probably left where let's say he was living in Hollywood, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe he's pissed off that he wasn't able to play Bruce Wayne. And so he decided to do it his damn self, okay?
Right.
So he leaves L.A. and goes to Hawaii and then makes this humongous trek across the United States. Maybe even was in Canada. Who knows?
Right. He may have went up and came back down.
Who knows?
I mean,
Who knows,
while
man?
you're up there, right? I don't know where Vermont
Just
is.
like Bruce Wayne did when he left, after the Joe Chill thing and Batman Begins. Ezra really did the same thing, tried to do what if he stole from his mom in Vermont? What if his mom lives in Vermont and stole from her? You know how Bruce Wayne stole and was like, it's his shit that he's stealing? Get your boy, man.
I'll give him a call.
So Warner Brothers scrapped the Batgirl movie.
Correct.
And
Possibly the Supergirl movie?
they possibly scrapped that too?
Think so.
I know they scrapped the Batgirl. I didn't even know about a
They
Supergirl movie.
100% scrapped that, but I think I saw something about Supergirl as well.
Interesting.
We'll see.
But you have this movie called The Flash.
Yeah. Not only that, but
What
the
do you
movie's is already done.
The movie's done in the can.
Yeah.
Ready for next year. And your star is wearing orange is the new black. So
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wondered what goes through people's minds that do stuff like that. Super curious.
remember how we thought Shia LaBeouf was the hottest commodity?
Yeah.
Transformers and beyond, and then shit just got weird with him.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if you saw Honey Boy.
I did not.
I have not seen it yet either, but I hear it's basically based on his life and all the shit that him and his family went through. And that's basically him saying, and he wrote and directed, and that's him saying why he went through the turmoil that he went through.
Right. It's just a mental break thing. Right?
Some of these kids, man, you put them in productions and movies and spotlight and stuff, and they're just not mentally ready.
Yeah. Then you got all the money and the fame and just too much at one time.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess it goes both ways too, right? You have some that try to deal with it in a certain way, and then you have some that just don't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah. And the way he deals with it, he just punches people in Hawaii,
Yeah.
Punches surfer dudes. Don't know why. Samoans,
Trying to take out the biggest guy in the area.
It's where the hell's the Rock at right now? I'm going to whip his ass.
It's that prison rule, right? Take out the biggest guy there.
Man, it says Flash versus Black Adam right now. I'm going to whip his
his
ass.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
All right, man. Real quick, man. We saw another movie
Yes.
together.
Yes.
Bullet Train from David Lettich, starring Brad Pitt and a whole host of amazing people.
Yeah.
Talk to me, brother.
I expected this to be pretty funny just from the trailer. I mean,
Yeah.
and Brad Pitt's kind of character in the trailer. And it definitely delivered on that. I mean, it was funny. The whole movie was funny. The fighting, like in the small areas and stuff like that, was pretty good time, especially with your boy Quicksilver.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah,
yeah, he was jacked in that movie.
I really liked the porn stash on
Yeah.
him. Bro. That worked. Like the hair,
He wore it well.
The hair,
he wore
with
the
the porn
suit,
stash,
everything well.
dude. It was money. It was so money. Okay, I really liked how stylized it was, man.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a movie that you can watch over and over again and just enjoy.
Right. It's moving so fast. There's
Oh,
just stuff you
dude.
miss. I mean, there's tell how much stuff we missed. Just
So good,
Fun,
man. You know, every character comes in and out, and like some characters come in and out so fast.
yeah.
But it's just like you blink and this person's already dead or moved on or something. You're like, wait,
Yeah.
what the hell happened?
Right.
Right?
Yeah. I had a real good time. Like I said, everybody that was in it, whether their role was big or small, was pretty awesome.
Shine through, man.
Yeah.
Shine through. Everybody got a lot of good screen time and
Oh yeah.
it's made for a good rated R, like action, bloody good time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Deadpool kind of, you know, there's always been those action comedies where they're like rated R with a lot of blood and stuff, but
Right.
then something with Deadpool kind of opened the window.
Yeah.
We're like, yo, we can do this, make it funny,
Yeah.
and like make a lot of money off it
Do
as
some
well.
weird stuff, and it'd be
Do
okay.
some really weird
Yeah.
stylized stuff, man. This is what the people want to see. Also, John Wick, not in a funny aspect, but
Right.
in that stylized, like sexy violence
Right.
that makes you go like, "Ooh, wow, that was awesome."
Yeah.
Like I want to see him do that again. Can you kill that guy again? Pick him up and kill him again, bro.
Yeah, he's probably done it 4 times by the time you get to that point, anyway.
We're at the 4th movie, so
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
there's only so many ways you can kill somebody. He'll figure it out. Though.
Yeah, he'll figure out a new way.
man.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. And it wasn't like there were scenes that were over the top, but there weren't a bunch. Like
Yeah.
a lot of it was just like that close hand fighting and, you know, smaller explosions and things like that, with a few good big endings and such.
Brad Pitt got some hands though.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yes,
Yeah, he got some hands, especially with like an object in his hand, dude.
Yeah.
Like an
yeah,
inanimate
he was
object,
really good. Yeah,
right? Like I want to see him. I had the perfect weapon for him. He had a briefcase, right?
yeah,
Perfect weapon for him. Laptop. Give him a MacBook, bro. He'll whoop the
Yeah.
shit out of somebody.
yeah. He was doing work with that briefcase.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I'm Javier Viola.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Fall, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and our movie of the week, About Time. All right, brother. Another week, another set of trailers, bro. Let's talk about Fall.
All right.
I'm not going to talk long about Fall, but we're going to talk about Fall.
You probably already said too much.
Yeah, I think I have. So, best friends Becky and Hunter find themselves on top of a 2,000-foot radio tower. Now,
They just find themselves there.
that's what IMDb says,
Okay.
which means that's the official synopsis. You know what I mean?
They just find themselves. All right.
So, like, they wake up after an all-night bender and was like, "Oh, wait, how the hell do we get on top of here?"
Yeah,
right? So the teaser, what's up?
So that'd be a
Better,
better plot.
yes. What happened here? So the teaser trailer for this was actually really dope. It was like 30 seconds,
Yeah.
and it was literally the camera panned from the bottom all the way to the top, and you just saw like the girls hanging, and then like it flashed away and
Yeah.
said fall. The teaser trailer is better than the actual full trailer. We'll post it on our socials, guys.
Yeah.
Please let us know what you think. But early reactions, man.
Well, that was the whole bag, right? Pretty much this trailer. I feel like that was like the whole movie. I don't know what else to say. That's like the whole movie.
Well, when I first saw the full-length trailer, 10 seconds in, you know what I said? I was just like, dude, we just did Vertical Limit. Like, that's exactly what this is. This is Vertical Limit, right? Girl does rock climbing because people do that.
Right.
If you're rock climbing, we're not making fun of you. Please listen to our podcast, okay?
We don't climb rocks.
Yeah, we don't climb rocks.
I'm not trying to.
Not today, not tomorrow, never. Like, even if I had to go, like, save somebody, I'm like, yo, I'll catch you.
There's got to be a better way
than
me climbing a rock.
I will get like a big old like parachute type thing and just kind of hold it there for you. But I'm not going up there after you. Why are you up there in the first place?
Yeah,
unqualified ass. But anyway, the trailer is basically very simple. On the eve of something, these girls climb 2,000 feet radio tower, and they're gonna make a statement or something on social media. Probably, you know, they're two like young girls, I guess.
Yeah, and there was like a slight flash of it looked like somebody maybe fell. Maybe one of the girls fell or something before. There was like some girls like holding onto a rock.
Yeah.
And it was like somebody maybe that was the anniversary or something.
Of somebody's death or something of that nature. Yeah. Maybe like I don't know, dad made her like cut the cord or something, just like in Vertical Limit. Where's Chris O'Donnell? Yeah. Where you need him, man? I am not excited for this movie. Like, I was excited when I saw the teaser. The full trailer, I'm not in the theater for this, man. It really changed my mind. You know, and that's weird how like the teaser was like, dude, this is dope. I'm ready for this. Yeah, I'm in the theater. I'm done.
I mean, this just doesn't seem like much to the movie, other than them willingly being on top of this satellite tower.
Well, it's also from the producers of 47 Meters Down.
I saw that.
I have not seen that, but I know
it's going up instead of down this time. I don't know what. I didn't see that movie either, but I feel like it's the exact same thing. They voluntarily go down that far and get stuck in a cave or something.
Exactly. Why are we doing this, people? Right? Like, the most realistic thing was 127 hours, right?
Right.
Where this is what he does. He's a biker. He climbs. He's a great outdoorsman and all that stuff in the desert, and he gets his arm stuck. Okay, that's a once in a lifetime type of thing, right? That's a phenomenon that happens because millions of people do that a day.
Yeah,
when they're out there in wherever the hell he was out there. But like this is just stupid.
Yeah, why are you going to the top of
this rickety ass radio tower, bro? So probably only plays AM radio too, man. Why would you do this to yourself? So guys, we're gonna throw this on our socials. I've already deleted the IMDb page off my MacBook here. That's how tired.
Off your history.
Off my history. Delete. But we'll throw it on our socials and let us know what you think. Does Fall look like a good movie, bad movie? Would you climb a 2,000-foot radio station?
Right.
Put yourself in their shoes, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. All right. Let's talk about the sequel to the 2019 film Shazam. All right. IMDb currently does not have a synopsis.
Fair.
But we have this dope trailer.
Now, what did you think of the first movie?
I love that question. I personally loved it. Okay. This was right before. I think this was right before Aquaman. It was right in that same
somewhere
time.
in that area.
Yeah, I don't know what came first, but went to go see Shazam. Had like no intentions on actually like enjoying it. It's just a popcorn flick, whatever. It's Friday night.
So it came out kind of corny. Like the delivery, PR delivery was kind of a corny movie,
And like they delivered on that, man.
Right.
That was a dope flick because like we got Zack Snyder just took us in a dark and dreary place with like Batman vs Superman. What he wanted to do, like Justice League and stuff like that. This was dope. Shazam was dope, man.
Right.
I just want to like literally laugh and see my superhero have a good time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a child.
Thank you.
He's a child, so that makes a lot of sense.
Robert Downey Jr. is as well in Iron Man. In Iron Man 2, he's a child, right? I mean, like, was it not dope seeing him on top of the damn donut thing and the donut thing eating that morning? Like, that's having fun as a hero. You don't always have to be all dark and.
Well, he's literally a child, though.
I know.
He's literally a child.
Billy Batson, I know.
He's a small person.
And it's awesome. You know, you have the heart of a child. That's the whole cool thing about Shazam, man.
That's why he's kind of corny, right? He's just kind of learning everything.
Like, he did the little, like, flossing dance.
Yeah.
In the first one, dude. It was corny.
Yeah.
But I laughed.
Right.
Right? And every part.
The whole time, man.
Every part was just really, really cool, man. Which we have this trailer now, Fury of the Gods.
Yeah.
And what were your thoughts, brother?
Definitely looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
This is going way beyond the first one, right? We had an origin story, which are
you know how origin stories go.
Yeah. They are what they are. But this looks like just a whole other level for a sequel.
Yeah, this goes big.
Right. Yeah. Very big. Looking forward to see all these kids kind of grown up, which is kind of fun to see. Even the older, or the ones that play the Shazams.
Yep.
They're all older too. They're all a lot bigger than they were in that first one. So I'm looking forward to all that, man. But the dragons, all that stuff that was in there. I got the first good laugh was him comparing himself to the Flash. Right? So, yeah, definitely looking forward to this one.
Talk about the Dame Helen Mirren, Lucy Liu. Yeah. And we got that the girl from West Side Story, Rachel Zegler, in this as well, man. So, and I think they're the villains. I'm excited for that. You know what I mean? That's gonna be fun because like Helen Mirren in her older age, she's just taking on roles where she can just be like all like British and proper and shit, but still have a good time.
She's always playing like the queen.
Yeah,
the authority level person. Yeah, which is fantastic.
She's gonna have a good time with this, man. And I see now that why. One, Helen Mirren is in here, and then two, the Fast and Furious reference.
Yeah,
Chris Morgan is one of the writers of Shazam: Fury of the Gods.
That is fine.
That is fine. Yeah. So he wrote like all the Fast and Furious flicks. So
sweet.
Yeah, man. We're gonna throw this on our socials, guys. Let us know what you think of Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Really excited for this one. This is definitely going to be an in-theater popcorn flick. Yeah. Dude, speaking of theaters, man.
Yep.
I kind of got pissed off on Sunday.
I know you did.
So, it was a matinee.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 12:25 matinee.
Right.
We had two gentlemen behind us. And we had three Golden Girls to our left. All the way down.
That was only two.
Oh, there was only two of them?
Yes, there was only two.
One carried her voice like there was a third one. I thought it was Blanche, Rose, and Carol over there, bro.
No, just two.
Just Blanche and Rose, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Because they talked.
Yeah.
Up until, I don't know, 5 minutes after the beginning credits started to roll.
Yeah, the movie was definitely on.
Yeah.
Like, it was on. The guys behind us were just loud, like,
and not talking about nothing,
like not even trying to like be a little quiet. Which if you're talking a little bit during the trailers,
you're excited.
You shouldn't be, but you should be talking about the trailers if you're going to talk about it.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you're talking about the trailers and be excited. That's one thing. But they were just like talking, like just loud, like we're talking right now.
But I had a realization as to why it's difficult to get people in, other than like Marvel big budget popcorn movies.
Yeah.
Why it's difficult to get people back in the theaters after COVID. Their big ass 75-inch televisions are more accessible, and you don't have to shush people when they're talking if you're in your own home.
Yeah, popcorn's a lot cheaper at the house.
Popcorn is a lot cheaper at the house, man. You know what I mean? So, but like, one thing that like we hold dear is like that cinema experience, right? That is just
your big screen, your loud audio,
all that stuff,
chilling.
Except for those people who just like to talk.
Yeah. And then the one lady had like a purse that looked like a cat. That was freaking me out the whole time.
Dude, she did have a cat.
Did it not look like a?
I thought it was a cat that was looking at us. Yeah, like weird for the YouTube clip, right?
Like looking back.
Know how a cat is like turned the other way and then just like hits you with and then like looks at you.
Yeah.
That's how the cat bag looked.
Yeah. I swear when he sat down, I was just like, "Why is there's an animal?
There's a whole an animal in here. Cat in there."
But yeah, they were really loud too.
Man,
very loud.
And it makes me sad because there's always been like people talking at movie theaters, stereotyped as black people, but that's only during really funny parts or really scary parts. You know what I mean? Not through the entire thing, but I'm going to the theaters more and I'm seeing more people just have like open ass conversations during the entire movie.
Yeah, when we went to see Nope, though, that was a fun crowd because everybody was reacting to the movie.
Yes, that was dope.
Because it was a little creepy. But this one was just like, do you not know how to just kind of have an inside voice?
Yeah, bro. Did y'all mean to come to a movie or did you mean to go get mimosas at brunch?
Yeah,
what was
it's a misschedule of some sort. Yeah, it's a mix-up. But yeah. And then the people down in front of us were laughing too because they could hear everybody just talking so loud.
Yeah. And they knew I was pissed off. I remember what was at one point in time, I was just like, all right, guys, time to lock in. Let's go. Nobody listened to me except for you.
Nope.
All right, dude. Let's move over to our movie of the week, buddy.
Let's do it.
All right, guys. We have About Time, released in 2013. Just a few other flicks released that year. Enemy, Oblivion, Lone Survivor, Side Effects, Prisoners, 2 from Denis Villeneuve. Snowpiercer, really good movie if you've never seen it. Now You See Me, The Wolf of Wall Street, and the instant classic, This Is the End.
Nice.
Very good movie, dude.
So good.
Love it. All right, guys. About Time is written and directed by Richard Curtis.
We have a $12 million budget for this one, and the box office brought in $88.5 million.
I like it.
Starring in this one, we have Daniel Glazine as Tim Lake, Rachel McAdams as Mary, William Nye as James Lake, Tom Hollander as Harry Chapman, Lindsay Duncan as Mary Lake, Margot Robbie as Charlotte, Lydia Wilson as Kit Kat, Richard Cordery as Uncle Desmond, and Joshua McGuire as Rory.
Oh, yeah.
And a bunch of other people. Pretty large cast, but
those are the main.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in and out.
Oh, yeah. All right, brother, do me a fave, man. Give us and our amazing listeners that quick synopsis, man, and we'll jump right into this one.
Definitely. So this is a story of a man with an extraordinary gift of time travel. He used his gift to change things in his past, but quickly learned that there are consequences to using it. We get to watch his life change and him grow as he begins his family and ultimately learns to live his days as though he couldn't just repeat them.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That was
I worked hard on that one.
That was better than damn. Let's see what IMDb says. At age 21, Tim discovers he can travel in time and change what happens and has happened in his own life. His decisions to make a world a better place by getting a girlfriend turns out to not be as easy as you might think. Yeah, dude, you should work for IMDb.
They've asked me to, but I was nah.
which is owned by Amazon, so you can be an Amazon employee. You know what I mean?
I don't know
and you know they don't give breaks out. So good luck, Amazon. If you want to be a sponsor, we won't take breaks.
Just write IMDb synopsis all day. Can't stop.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and hop into this one, man. All right. So off the bat, we do have Domhnall Gleeson as Tim Lake. I love our protagonist here, man.
Yeah.
He's not the smooth, suave, debonair, but he's also not like the ugly, pugly nerd,
right?
Who's trying to make it in life, right? He's just an
dorky,
average Joe,
just a little dorky guy,
just a little dorky guy, and I like it.
Right,
as our lead, man. You don't want to give somebody, you don't want to give like a young Brad Pitt these powers, right? Right, but you also don't want to. But you also don't want to see Seth Rogen with these powers. You know what I mean? You got somebody like right in between. I don't know why those are my spectrums.
Yeah,
but I guess it works, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, so we have Tim, and Tim is a 21-year-old family guy. We meet him at 21. He's a family man.
Yes.
Loves his family. Does all the traditional family things, man. And I really, there's a lot of good character development actually with a lot of this cast, man, from the get-go.
Yes.
And understanding them. He's just super loves his family, loves his dad, appreciates his sister, and thinks the world of her. Has a mentally handicapped uncle,
right?
Good dresser, but
looks sharp the whole movie.
Loves him, and I love how he interacts with him as well. Right?
Yeah.
It's never anything bad. It's always uplifting, yes. Man. That's always good. But ultimately, he wants what his parents have. Yep. He wants what millions of people have, man. He wants to find love, and he's gonna figure that out. Damn it.
Yeah.
I do like the conversation with him and his dad, but you were about to say something. I'm sorry.
That's what I was gonna
jump in there.
Bring up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going through all this mess, and then his dad's like, "Oh yeah, let's talk about something real quick. Yeah, we can time travel." Okay. Yeah. Like you could have told me this, a couple years ago or whatever. That's cool. So
well, you remember, right? He couldn't do it until his 21st birthday.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so he couldn't do it until his 21st birthday. And the best part I love about that conversation, because obviously he doesn't believe it the entire time,
right?
But he's like, what if he's like, the butterfly effect thing, and nothing's ever really happened of it, so whatever, right? So like all the time traveling, like yes and no's from like Back to the Future, butterfly effect, Endgame and all that stuff,
right?
All the major movies that have time travel as a plot, this movie was like, nothing's really bad ever happened.
A very slim line of rules for time traveling here, yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, it's not very strict. There's literally like 2 rules.
And we don't even learn those off the bat, you know what I mean? He just says, go wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. Don't worry about it right now.
Yeah, man. It's so good.
Yeah, so he figures that out and he starts to do his thing.
Dude, like, just from a character, just like from a movie and a plot, right? I think we all have had that thought of like, what if we had a time machine?
Right.
And what if we had the ability to go back in time and fix something, right? There's been 1,000,001 mistakes, and we're going to continue to make 1,000,001 mistakes in life. But, they have that ability to right a wrong and fix something. That's what captured me with like this plot, and how he was going to use this device.
Same, because I knew nothing about the movie.
Yeah, same.
So I'm just watching this movie, and I'm like, all right, we're in this nice little place next to the sea. We're hanging out.
The sea shanty.
We're hanging out, whatever. And then it's just like, oh yeah, men in our family can time travel. And I was like, what just happened?
What am I watching now?
What is happening? All right. But yeah, it leads to a very good story.
I do like that he, goes out, leaves home, moves to London, and pursues a life outside of his family. You know what I mean? And he's still close to home. He still can travel back and forth to home and everything, but he's a lawyer. He's living with a playwright who kind of hates his guts at first, which is hilarious. It's hilarious. We'll get with him in a minute, but he is about that life, man.
Yep.
And what he does with the time traveling is just like, I know me. I want to say I'm a good guy and I would use it for good, always.
Right.
But I know me, though.
I mean, I feel like he used it for good most of the
time.
He did. I mean, he didn't really do. I don't think he did anything too selfish.
No, he did not.
It was definitely all somewhat selfish, but not like an evil selfish.
Screw that guy. He wasn't good looking anyway.
It wasn't like
he was really good looking. That's the problem. Which was like one of my favorite things that happened. No, but like I would not be as wholesome and good with my time travel abilities as he has, man. And that's put me in his shoes, and I'm like, trying
to pull a Biff.
Yeah, I probably would, man. Sports betting, you know what I mean? But Dad said, don't go after money because, Uncle so-and-so went crazy or whatever. So don't do that. So I don't know, man. It just got me thinking the entire time, like, he really used it for good.
Right.
He used it in selfish in some ways to get what he wanted, but it was never something like world domination or...
Right. I mean, it's all a little selfish.
Yeah.
We gotta admit to that.
Yes.
But it's not, like you said, like evil.
But it's a wholesome...
He wasn't like trying to build a moon base with lasers on or nothing like that.
I mean, he kind of did in Star Wars. The First Order. It was Paul Gleason, bro. Damn it. That was the sequel. I forgot. He left Rachel McAdams and went to space.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. All right. Speaking of Rachel McAdams, we have Mary. And Mary is a book editor living in London. She's an American woman, book editor living in London. And like, I like how her and Tim meet.
Right.
One, I love my wife.
Yes.
I've been on plenty of dates, plenty of interesting type of dates. I've been speed dating before, right?
Fair.
I have never went to a dinner date that was in the dark. I never ate dinner in the dark.
That was really confusing, like the first little bit of it, because I was like, I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah.
I was like, are they really just sitting in the dark? Is that really what's happening?
Okay, so like, have you heard about those experiences at least?
Not.
So there are like dinner experiences where you fine dine.
Yeah.
But you're fine dining in the dark.
All right.
Now the waiters and waitresses and everything that's carrying your food,
just thermal goggles.
They have they have the night vision joints, right? Or they're all cats. I don't know. Maybe cats are delivering your food. I don't know.
You don't know because it's dark.
It's dark. You don't know at all. What's that brushing against my leg?
That's how cat people get jobs. I don't know.
Is that a lemur or a cat? I don't know. But I thought that was really cool addition to the movie as well, man. Because she doesn't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
She doesn't know he doesn't know what they look like, and they can just talk.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. You see me digging this movie right now because there's so many concepts that like Richard Curtis threw here.
Yeah.
That just sticks.
Well, you give the kind of dorky guy.
Yeah.
You give him an opportunity to show his personality.
Be suave.
That's the whole point.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, he was.
Game.
In the dark, game, bro.
Yeah, he did his thing.
I love that. And then I love when they leave and they exchange numbers.
Yeah.
Walk out. but this is where he starts to be a freaking good guy.
Yeah.
But you know what? The interesting thing about it is, I don't think he didn't realize, because remember he went back to look at Mary's number?
Yeah.
He didn't even realize what happened. So, damn it. Good guys always finish last, man.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to my, favorite interaction between them two is at the museum. The
Kate Moss Museum? The sexy-ass Kate Moss Museum? Wow.
Yeah, that's my favorite scene with them because it shows, how sweet of a person that character is, Mary.
Yeah.
Because even though he's just, some creepy dude that's like, hey, we met, and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, nah, I'm pretty sure we haven't. She's real nice the whole time.
Dude, she's a sweetheart.
Nice.
She's
And he's just being super creepy.
She's not her character from Mean Girls, man, and I appreciate that. But no, that was definitely dope of them. And then how he kind of takes advantage of that opportunity of knowing that information and be able to use time travel to connect with her.
Right, because then he's like, what day was this? What's your address? What time?
I didn't know exactly the details. I just like the picture that it paints in my head. It just makes it better for me. I can fully vivid, right? But those are the details that he needs in order to go back to where he needs to go, man. And I appreciated that was added on to it, man. Everything in this movie kind of had a purpose and had a meaning. Yeah. And I definitely appreciated that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. So we got James Lake, Bill Nye, as James Lake, man, the patriarch of the Lake family, and he's just cool, man.
Yes.
I think he's like a cool retired dad.
That's it.
Who just loves his family.
Yeah, you get the feeling the whole time he doesn't feel like he's the best father.
Yeah.
You get that feeling a lot. He's there's always something he's missing with his son at least.
I thought he was going to be more of a that's a nerd out on you, right? Like a Batman Beyond type figure, and be like the Bruce Wayne, and be like, yo,
mean and grumpy kind of guy.
You can't do this, you can't do that, don't do this, do that. You got to do it like this, right?
Yeah, he's just like, you can time travel, bro. You got it.
You go enjoy your life, bro. I'm gonna be right here.
Handle business
with your mom. You know what I mean?
Handle business. You'll figure it out.
And I appreciated that,
right?
Because that let Tim, as our protagonist, kind of go out and make those mistakes.
Right.
Right? Instead of him giving him a rule book.
Yeah.
Him giving him, do's and don'ts. He basically said, go live your life, man.
Right.
Because you have that ability to go back in time and fix it.
Handle business. Have your good times multiple times in a row if you want.
Multiple times in a row. And he did.
He did.
Okay. My man.
He did it.
He came back that last time. He was ready. Guys, there's just one scene that he does over 3 or 4 times that is just fabulous. And it's just like a guy. We always think we always need to do. We always think in our head I could have done that better. Yeah, right? We all know what that thing is, guys.
Yeah.
And he gets the opportunity and
he takes it multiple times.
Handles business. So. All right, so we also have Tom Hollander as Harry Chapman here. And Harry Chapman is the award-winning playwright who Tim lives with after he moves to London, his first couple of years in London there. And not a big role, but significant in the arc of understanding Tim more. And taking, once again, not even realizing, I'm not trying to spoil it, but not even realizing what he did. He's using his powers to help.
Right. This dude's always just upset with everything. he's not a happy guy.
He's a British playwright. They all are, dude. You think Shakespeare was always in a happy mood? He wrote tragedies, dramedies, man.
Yeah, that's how you get those stories, right?
You get those damn stories there, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but he's just really upset. And it lets up a little bit, but even I think it was their wedding when he's yelling at his aunt or something.
You bet my aunt, yeah. All right, so we have the matriarch of the family, Lindsay Duncan as Mary Lake, and she's just mom.
Yep.
Very smaller role than the father, less lines and everything, but she is there to complete that family, man, and she's definitely appreciated and just kind of rounds it out.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say. She was definitely not in like the top of the people that I enjoyed in this movie.
Right.
But she played her role.
Yeah.
And it was definitely necessary. Moving forward here, we got Lydia Wilson as Kit Kat. Sister. Tim's sister, his dear sister that he loves so much, and how she's basically like a bohemian. She's out there. She's like a Earth star child or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How he's kind of like describing her and everything, and
she's also in a terrible relationship, right?
Yeah. So at the New Year's party, she gets into a terrible relationship, and she's on and off with this guy forever.
Yeah,
and kind of gets her into into some stuff that Tim has to help her out of.
Yeah, she's not doing well in the world.
Yeah, and you know what? When you first see her in London and they're talking about it, you're just like, oh, okay. Well, you moved out from the countryside. You're living in the big city now. You're probably having a rough go at it.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't know how rough because once again, the story is Tim's, and we're just getting these little details. What I did not realize is that we were going to go back to Kit Kat and actually get a lot more character development for her.
Yeah, I mean the story unravels that way, like you said, where it is all based around Tim. So all those little bits and pieces in there, like just his memories, right?
Yeah. We got Richard Cordry as Uncle Desmond. This is a sharp-dressed guy, man.
Sharp.
My man said, we are going to the beach for the day and just hanging out. Put on my 3-piece suit with the vest. Let's go. 102 degrees. Let's go. I don't care.
It's best time all year long.
He's sharp, man. But you can tell that he's Uncle Desmond is a little slower. Yes. So he does have some mental handicap or something there. Yeah. But he's just that big, lovable oaf. The family they don't treat him any different.
Yeah.
They talk to him the same. He'll ask the same question 7 times.
Yes.
They'll answer it, man, and I definitely appreciate it because once you add a character like that, you can do a few different things. And to keep this movie the way it was, they definitely wrote him and his involvement with the family right. I thoroughly appreciated that, man. Let's jump over here to Vanessa Kirby's in this movie, man. You didn't bring her up, but she's in this movie. She's Mary's best friend. Small role, but I like Vanessa Kirby, man. That's all I really want to say.
It's fair.
Yeah. She's just awesome. And last I want to talk about is Margot Elise Robbie, this Australian actress and producer, known for her roles in blockbuster independent films. She's received several. I'm just reading her IMDb, guys. Margot Robbie is a friend of the family, Kit Kat's friend, and she kind of hangs out the summer with him, and the summer after he finds out that he does have these powers and he's going to use it to get with her.
Yeah. That's like the second time he uses it, right?
Yeah.
Like when he's lathering the lotion.
That we know of, yeah. So she comes back around. I thought it was kind of over there. I thought it was like, okay, early Margot Robbie, 2013. Okay, quick, we're good.
But she comes back around.
Yeah.
And I'll put in my notes is she gets shut down by Tim.
Yeah.
And she deserved it. That's all I'll put in there.
I agree with you, man. I was just like, okay, so we're at a certain point in the movie, right? And every movie needs like some tension, some drama, some he's mad at her, she's mad at him. This person did me wrong, whatever.
Yeah.
They got to make up for it. They got to apologize, right? And I thought we were getting to this point, right? He doesn't hook up with her that summer at the lake or at the beach or whatever at his family home. Right. And then after he's already dating Mary, he sees Charlotte in the city, and they go to dinner. And then he walks her back to her place. And then he takes the elevator, walks her up to her the door of her room. Yes. And she's like, let's go inside.
Right.
And he dips.
Yeah, he's out.
And they're this whole time like, okay, this is how he's gonna use his powers. He's gonna have relations with this young lady.
Right.
And then he's gonna go back in time.
Yeah. Maybe do that a couple more times. I don't know what his plan was.
I don't know what his plan was. Okay, I guess that was my plan is what I'm saying, because Tim had the realization that he needs to go home and propose to Mary, right? I don't know.
Yeah, I got you. I'm with you.
So, and I appreciated that, man. This guy is the best of us.
Yes.
Way better than me. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's Margot Robbie. I'm a big fan.
Yep. But he shut her down and went home to his
all I'm saying is
beautiful girlfriend.
Dom Hall Gleason's the GOAT, okay? He's the greatest player of all time.
And I guess at this point too, has it been years?
Yeah, they're living
years, right?
They're living, him and Mary living together. Her mom and dad already approved. That was interesting. Yeah. Great introduction, by the way. Love that. So yeah, they've been together for a while, but yeah, he turns down Charlotte.
Man's like 2 foot taller, dressed in sharp.
Yeah. So that's the last time we see Margot Robbie's character, right?
Yeah, she's out. Done.
She's just out All right, man. The look and feel of this movie, man. I love that family home, bro.
Beautiful,
dude.
Gorgeous.
Just like when the kids were just kind of like laying out, like the girls were laying out or whatever, and then Tim was like reading the book or whatever, and mom and dad was like, why can't I not spend my summers in Brighton Beach or wherever?
Right,
somewhere super cool and sexy like that, man.
Ain't got that way, man.
Just not from England, man. Damn it! But that place looked really cool, man. Yeah, but that place looked really dope, man. Yeah, that's a place that like it sets it up there, and we do spend a lot of time in the movie there, like it's between that and London.
Yes,
but that house, just that area near the beach and everything, man, just gorgeous. And I think it kind of speaks for itself as how, it engulfs like Tim's character as well, man.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful home, but it's also like very wholesome, very nice. So it was kind of a character by itself. I really enjoyed that. But then we have London, and just like always, you shoot London, man, it's beautiful.
Right.
I think shooting in London, like those London scenes and getting them right is sometimes even better than like Chicago and New York, man. Right. Which are two beautiful places to like shoot movies. Yeah. We've seen millions of movies that have done those locations, but London, there's just something different about it, man, that I really enjoy. And I don't know, I really enjoy people shooting it in London, man.
Yeah, there's some beautiful night scenes in this.
Yeah.
The night streets of London and stuff is gorgeous.
And I think that's what it is, man. I think it's just a different, like the cobble, just kind of the way people like move. I don't know, man. I thought it was really.
It's got some age to it. I think like the I don't want to say like grit, but it's got some wear to it that makes it look very historic.
Agreed, man. Yeah. Cobblestone, man.
Yeah, that's where it's at, man.
Super dope.
Yeah. Trying to live on a cobblestone street,
Moving to Charleston, baby. Let's go. Close as I'm gonna get. In the music, man, not too much to shake at, but I will say that it does play well with this type of movie.
Right.
As far as moving Tim along in his journey of life, but also being able to time travel, man. I thought that was really, it accompanied him very, very well.
Yeah, and kind of the music and the sets. One of my favorite scenes in the whole movie is the subway scene where they have the band playing in the subway.
That was dope.
And it's like a timeline, going a bunch of different time periods of their life.
Yeah.
That had been my favorite scene of the whole movie.
That was cool,
a beautiful
man.
Scene.
That was cool because it was like, quick shots that happened in there, and it told just a really fast story of, these two are a couple.
Yeah.
And they do shit together. Like, that Halloween costume. I don't know if it was in Halloween because they're the only two in costumes,
It's whatever.
Coming off the tube, so whatever.
Yeah. Great scene.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that as well, brother. All right, man. So I watched this movie. I started this movie around 10:30 last night.
Oh, nice.
Finished it around like a little after midnight.
Just partying.
I mean, dude, it was a wild weekend. Okay, I didn't want to talk about it in the cold open because I wanted to talk about your boy Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Call him, text him, do something, bro.
Man.
You know what I mean? Man, fighting. Robin fighting in Vermont. There's nothing in Vermont to steal, dude.
I don't know what he's doing in Vermont.
There's nothing in Vermont to steal. Okay. Bernie Sanders socialism up there, dude. Just ask, okay? Giving handouts up there. Oh man. All right, so I needed to come up with a theme, man. So I decided to think about it all day long.
Okay, fair enough.
The theme that I came up with, man, is why did you not hook up with Margot Robbie, bro? You could have gone back in time and fixed it, man.
So why?
Nah, man. On a real note, the theme that I kind of encompass what Richard Curtis was trying to say here, man, is with great power comes great responsibility, and that's not even a joke. That's not even a joke. Like
it's 100% correct.
It's 100% correct, right? Yes. Because he has this great power where he can go back in time and fix his wrongs and change kind of his manifest destiny. And even his day-to-day he can fix.
Right.
But after having everything that he needs, his beautiful family, beautiful wife, his friends, his sister in good health, after he has everything that he needs, he doesn't need to use it no more. He does not need to use the power, man. So live in the present and enjoy that, and hope for what the best is going to happen in your future, brother. Like, I think those are very important things.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So that is our conversation about 2013's About Time. JV, first watch?
Yes, first watch.
Awesome. My first watch as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Friend of mine from work, Megan recommended it, so I said, okay.
Very good suggestion.
Yeah, I was talking about the Time Traveler's Wife.
Okay.
And she was like, because they're doing that special on, I think it's like a 7 or 8 part special on like HBO Max. I don't know if you caught it yet.
I have not.
I'm a few episodes in. It's actually really good.
Okay.
But I don't think I'm going to finish it because, like, this is the time traveling movie that I like.
Okay.
Time traveling story.
Yeah, good story.
Very good story, man. What were your thoughts and ratings? Talk to me.
So, like I said, started the movie. Always going to it with open mind, right? And I was like, okay, we're starting in this home, this family deal. Is this a love movie, romantic, drama, whatever it is? And then they dropped the time travel bomb on me. Completely changed my outlook the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. Like we were talking about, all the story was fantastic and meeting everybody throughout it. For this one, I'm going to do 3 buckets of popcorn out of 5.
Nice.
Definitely recommended. It was a good movie.
Good deal, man.
How about you, man?
All right. First and foremost, man, I'm 6'4". Domhnall Gleeson's like 6'1", 6'2". I like tall leading actors, man. That's why I gravitate to like Vince Vaughn.
Right. Power.
Yes, I like us tall dudes in movies. Okay, shout out to Tom Cruise, but you know I like us tall. Miles Taylor, he's a tall dude. You know, he's like 6'1". I appreciate that. We need more tall leading actors, man. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna start a talent agency. Okay,
right.
For just tall leading actors.
But you don't see tall leading actors jumping out of airplanes. That's all I'm saying. Hanging on the side of airplanes. I'm just throwing that out there.
I hate you so much. No, but we get girls like Rachel McAdams, though.
I mean, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Or Vince Vaughn had Jennifer Aniston.
He did.
Yes.
He did.
Yes. Okay.
He did.
Idris Elba, 6'1", 6'2".
Right. I get it.
He had Beyonce. Okay. What? Come at me, bro. Okay. You risk your short life on that damn plane. Okay.
So you go ahead and hang on the side of that thing. I'm not worried about it.
Just with bad chick the entire time. Will Smith, Margot Robbie.
I mean,
I'm done. No, man, this movie right here, man, I really loved how Tim was wholesome. Tim was he had like a manifest where he knew where he wanted to go.
right.
And as soon as he met Mary, you know he wanted to do it with her.
Yes.
Life is what I'm talking about.
Right.
The sex happens too, but life is what I'm talking about. And he still had that like zeal for like his life and his family and everything. And you really saw just like him just progress as an adult, man. And I thought seeing that was really cool, but also using the time travel when it was really just for him, like those selfish times.
Yeah.
And then it was really important when he needed to use it for like his family or his friends, or like a situation that occurred, man. That's where I was talking about, like, where great power comes great responsibility, because
there's always consequences.
There's always consequences, but he used it, and I think when he started to fully understand how to use it, like his father used it, or his father told him to use it, he appreciated it more, and appreciated how much he actually did not need to use it, you know? There's a lot of themes that Richard Curtis kind of throws at us, man. I don't get emotional in movies, but this one I was just like, I ended this one and I was just like, man, this was
good.
This was just a whole ass movie, man. Like a whole ass good movie, man. This gets 4 buckets of popcorn for me, man.
Definitely found myself laughing a little more than I expected.
Bro, yes.
It was funny.
It was really more comical than I thought it was going to be, because I thought it was going to be like an all-out love story. Like, look at the cover. I thought it was going to be an all-out love story.
Exactly.
And it's going to be like The Notebook with Rachel McAdams. She's in everything. She's also in The Time Traveler's Wife, the movie.
She's in multi-dimensions as well.
She is everywhere,
yeah.
Okay? Yeah, she's all over the place, but I laughed and really enjoyed this, man, and just saw him, and I was like, dude, go do it, brother.
Yep.
Whatever you need to do, go do it, man. I really appreciated that. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through About Time. Next week, we'll be discussing the Tom Hardy indie flick, Lock.
That's streaming on HBO Max.
I am Clyde Smith, and you can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.